This is the plaintiff, Jerry Storrow. He says the defendants, his ex-boyfriend's parents, are stiffing him for helping clean up their house after a flood. He also paid their mortgage during the cleanup. Can't believe he's being treated like a dog and just wants what he's due, which comes to the $800 he's suing for. These are the defendants, Alvin and Suzanne. They say they never had any promise or agreement with the plaintiff. They just thought he was being nice to help out during the disaster. As far as the mortgage goes, Alvin's been making those payments for the last 15 years, and the plaintiff's just creating this bogus story to get back at them for something. Bottom line, they owe nothing, but are accused of letting their son's lover down.
All parties, please raise your right hands. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Jerry Storrow, you are suing Alvin and Suzanne. You've asked us not to refer to your last name. We'll respect that. For $800 that you say they owe you, $200 that you say you loaned them for a mortgage payment, and $600 that they owe you for house repairs that you helped them with. Tell me what's going on.
Your Honor, throughout the 5.5-month relationship that we had.
Okay, who's we?
Franz and I.
Okay, now Franz is your child?
Yes.
Okay, is Franz here?
Yes.
Are you Franz?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Throughout the 5.5-month relationship, I first met him at his house in Connecticut, and he claimed that his house was flooded out and destroyed. So throughout that time that we dated, I helped him fix up the house so that it was...
What had happened? Was the house flooded?
Yes.
What had happened?
In March, when we had those heavy rains, I live around water, and the lake came up and the dam broke and all the water came down.
What city is this?
Voluntown, Connecticut, Griswold.
Okay.
The whole first floor got flooded, totally. We had to be evacuated by the fire department.
Right.
And I stayed out in a hotel for like 4 or 5 days. And then when we came back, they told my son and husband, cut all the rugs, rip them all out.
What, did you have insurance for this, or you didn't have flood insurance?
No flood insurance, no.
Oh my goodness, so
No.
homeowners didn't cover it?
No.
That's a real disaster.
Yeah.
Is this your husband?
Yes.
Okay, come on up. Because of course there's mold and there's all kinds of issues.
Yes, Your Honor.
What are you doing with the house?
Gonna have to sell it.
You're gonna have to sell it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so according to you, are you living at that house?
I wasn't technically living there. I would stay a couple of nights at a time and leave.
Okay, and according to you, what work do you do?
Right now I'm unemployed.
No, I'm sorry. What work do you do on the house?
The work that I did on the house was hauling the garbage away that was outside of the house, furniture removal, just a lot of junk and trash.
Why now? Were you doing that as a favor because this is, this is someone you're with, and that's a horrible thing that happened? You're trying to be nice, or are you doing that because you're supposed to get paid for doing that work?
I was helping out.
You were just helping out.
Yes.
So then, why are you in court now asking for $600 for that?
Because when Franz and I were dating, he spoke to his father, and Franz told me they're going to give you some money for helping out.
Did you ever speak to his father and agree on some sum?
No, we didn't, but he said...
But you're suing his father. You're not suing Franz. You're suing his father to pay you an amount that he never told you he would pay you?
That's
that
correct.
Franz told you?
Yes.
All right. What did Franz tell you that Dad would pay you?
He said it would be a couple of $100s.
Okay. No more specific than that?
No more specific.
Okay. And then what goes wrong? At some point, you and Franz break up.
That's correct.
But are you, before that, are you asked to leave that house?
Yes, I was.
Tell me about that.
It was sometime in June before I was going to the Bahamas, and his father said, you need to get your stuff and leave my house. I don't want you here anymore.
Now, why? If you're so helpful, why is it that he said that?
I can't honestly answer that question. He would have to answer that.
Well, but I'm asking you, what did he say to you?
He just doesn't want me to be there or around his son. He stated that I corrupt his mind, that I don't lead him on the path towards righteousness, that I need to help him find a job, that I need to not spend so much time with him. So I said, I'm just going to...
Were you working at that time?
Yes, I was part-time.
Okay, what were you doing?
I was working at a hotel in Stratford.
And were you working at that time?
I was unemployed. I've been unemployed since March.
Okay. All right. So why is it that your folks said he couldn't come around?
Because my parents did not feel comfortable with another guy sleeping in my room. He would come over and sleep in my room.
I didn't even hear that. Why should they have to feel comfortable with another guy sleeping? I mean, why would...
Because my parents...
Why is that happening? I agree with them.
Why is that happening?
You want to play house? Go get a house. You don't have to do it in their house. Like that's like, you know, okay.
Absolutely. And my parents thought it was very disrespectful for another man to sleep in the same bed as me.
Well, then don't have him do it. You're the guy whose bed it is, right? It's your bed.
Correct.
You know, you're the baby bear. You're not Goldilocks.
Correct.
So you can decide I don't understand it. So why would that even be happening to begin with if that makes them uncomfortable?
Because we were in a relationship and he was having hard times with his house, so he felt very comfortable at my house because he was having family issues at his residence.
Okay, so they say no more of that, and then what?
And then my dad had told Jerry Storrow to leave.
Okay, but did you guys stay together after that?
Absolutely.
Okay, when did you guys break up and why? Yes.
I broke up with him in
September
10th.
Okay, he had it right at the tip of his tongue.
Yep.
Do you think that this lawsuit is about him trying to get back at you for breaking up with him?
Absolutely.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, is this a legitimate debt, or is the plaintiff out for revenge?
He's out for revenge, and he's immature and being spiteful because he wants to be greedy.
Is it greedy, or is he brokenhearted?
It doesn't matter if he's brokenhearted. It doesn't really have any place in court. There was probably no written contract.
There was no written contract.
Place in the courtroom, and he's really just trying to prolong the relationship.
Okay, love that comment.
Well, you know, if the courts had to deal with every relationship issue, God help us.
Oh my God, there would be no People's Court.
There'd be no court.
God help me, going inside the courtroom.
Tell me the circumstances of the breakup.
I had broken up with Jerry because I felt like he was very controlling my life and my decisions, and we were very argumentative, and we just didn't get along. We always butt heads, and I didn't agree on...
The usual. That's what that would classify under. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Did you ever tell him that your father was going to pay him?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Did your father ever tell you that he was going to pay him?
Absolutely not.
Just out of gratitude or something, that he would give him a couple $100 or any such thing?
Absolutely not. My dad's been paying the mortgage for over 15 years.
Oh, okay. Well, that's actually my second question was, did he ever give you $200 to pay the mortgage?
Absolutely not.
Do you have any proof that you gave $200 to pay a mortgage?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
All right. I've got a situation where it's a little bit of a nasty breakup. I see you in the complaint saying things like he just got up and left.
He did, Your Honor.
And you thought that was a little bit inappropriate, unfair, and cruel, considering how nice you had been.
Yes, I supported him for 5.5 months out of my own paycheck, out of unemployment, and I
helped out at his house.
Most definitely.
How did he break up? Just got up and left?
That night of September 10th, I was in the living room of my house. He was in my bedroom, and I went into my room, and he asked for my laptop. I let him use it. About 10 minutes later, I find his friend Stan driving by my house.
Is that Stan?
Yes.
Oh.
Driving by my house, and he sneaks out the front door and disappears.
Okay. Did you guys have any contact after this?
Absolutely not.
By email or otherwise?
Absolutely not. And Jerry Storrow and his family kept on contacting me.
Well, that's what I just asked, and you said absolutely not. Was there any contact by emails?
Absolutely.
Okay, can I see them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. This is dated on the 20th of September. Franz, please talk to me. I don't want to fight, argue, or anything like that, I promise. I just want to be able to talk things over with you. Please give me the time to talk to you. I love you with all my heart. I didn't mean to do that to you. What is he referring to do that to you?
To drive me away.
Okay.
Because he would not take me home on the day on the 10th.
Oh, that's why you
that's why I
emailed a
left.
friend to, okay.
Without telling him.
Is this Facebook?
Yes, it is,
Oh,
Your
for
Honor.
the love of all that's holy. Honestly. Why is this your sister contacting him? And saying, Franz, you need to call my brother. He hung himself on the basketball hoop. He's still in the hospital. Please call him. Who is that?
That is his sister speaking for Jerry Storrow.
Okay,
Your
what
Honor.
the heck is that about? Did you hang yourself on a basketball
I
hoop?
didn't.
No, you didn't. Why is your sister reaching him on Facebook and being that dramatic to try to get him to call you?
Probably because she's concerned over me and how he just got up and left.
Yeah, I know, but if you got to say that to a guy to get him to call you, forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's really weird of your sister to do that, and it's sort of strange for you to let her do that.
I wasn't home at that time.
Man, there's some serious boundary issues between you and your sister if she did that without your consent, which I highly doubt. Okay? And then she's sending him another one. I want you to know how much the family and I love you. Can we talk more? Given the circumstance and everything, your son has... Oh, that's your mother.
Yes.
Given the mother's on Facebook reaching out to you and getting involved in your business?
Absolutely.
You guys, come on, seriously. You can't really think that this is the way interpersonal relationships work in the real world, right? This virtual world of yours, you and everybody else. I realize that I am not young and growing up in this generation. I can't even say that because there's people my age who just spend their life on Facebook and that's how they relate to people. But this is the most bizarre, this is really bizarre. For the family to get involved in trying to get him to call you 2 months after he dumped you, that's bizarre. All right, guys. Mr. Storo, you have no case. You can't prove that you gave him $200. You can't prove that the father promised to pay you $600. In fact, if anything, it looks like this was your last-ditch effort to try to get to see him somewhere, anywhere, which is here in court. You sued the parents, but I think you were hopeful that he would end up showing up and that you would have some contact with a man who clearly kept saying, don't contact me, we're through, don't contact me, we're through. Verdict for the defendants.
Well, the plaintiff has no case and therefore comes out on the losing end of this verdict. Seems like you just can't get over him.
Oh, well, we're just going to have to move on and just get over it at this point.
Well, can you? I mean, was the judge right? Was this your attempt to get him into the courtroom and see him again?
No. I have no concern in seeing him.
Mm-hmm. So it's over as far as you're concerned, finally? I mean, your sister involved, your mom, everybody, that's it?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Okay. All right, right around the corner, right this way, okay? And let's see what he has to say about it. All right, come on in here. You satisfied how this is wound up?
Absolutely, and I even have the physical evidence to prove it as proof.
Do you think he got jealous when Stan entered the scene?
Absolutely, because they've been having a confrontation through a few years ago. So, and Stash is my best friend for over 10 years, and he knows me.
Over to Harvey.
Okay, Kurt, you know what? If there is a relationship between two people where money changes hands, you should confirm what the nature of the deal is in an email. Whether it's a gift, whether it's a loan, confirm it. You don't have to do it in a pointed way. You could say, hey, thanks for the gift, or I was happy to give you a loan, but do something to get it in writing. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right